Downrange Stat Attack Sports here with Big Mo. How's everybody doing this week? All right, week 3 NCAA football picks. We got a pretty good week this week. There's a couple games I like here. Last week was it was rough, first week of betting for me because I don't bet the first week. I always bet the second week. And well, we'll see how we go. There's a couple games that are going on tonight. I don't like any of them. I had one last night, but I just didn't get the video out, so sorry about that. And they won. I had North Carolina State, the Wolfpack, with the awesome quarterback. But anyways, remember to subscribe, like, and push the notification bell, and I'll get more of these videos out to you guys every Friday. Let me see. I'll give you these Fridays. I'll give you the Saturday picks. Saturdays, I'll give you the Sunday picks for the NFL. All right? Let's go into it on the week 2 recap. On the 3-star picks, I was 2 for 3. 4-star picks, 0 for 2. And then my 5-star pick was 1-0. Now, I really love that 1-star pick, guys. That was that LSU over Louisiana Tech, and I had Louisiana Tech covering, and they covered big time. So that was awesome for me. Next was the 3-star picks for this week, guys. And we're looking at the over 42.5, Central Michigan University at Michigan. Now, the notes I have on this one, guys, is you got on the last 6 home games for Michigan, they all gone over. So that's what I like to see. Then also on the CMU, 6 of the last 10 have gone over. So that's a lot pointing towards the over right there, guys. And that's a 9 a.m. game. Then 9:45 a.m. game, I got the under 54.5 South Alabama at Auburn. And the reasons I have this one is because South Alabama is around 50% in the last 10 of going under. And then also Auburn's 70% going under the score. So that's all good right there. I like that a lot. Those two combined. So we're looking at that pretty good. Plus, South Alabama has gone under the last 5 road games. So that's another thing that's good since they're at Alabama or at Auburn, which is not really that far of a drive for them. It's only like 2-3 hours for South Alabama. 12:30, guys, we got the over 62.5 Oregon State at Texas Tech. And this one, only reason I'm doing it is because Texas Tech can score. And I believe Oregon State last week, Oregon State just had some mishaps that came along, but they were moving the ball. And they did do a lot more yards than Fresno State. So I believe this is going to be an over. I think Texas Tech's going to give up a couple points, but they're going to also score a ton. And there's only a couple things right there, guys. There's no big deal about that. And then also Texas Tech is 80% of the time in the last 10 they go over. Then the 4 p.m. over 62.5 Arkansas at Ole Miss. Believe it or not, I just don't believe either defense is going to stop the other offense. I mean, the offenses here are just going to score. And that's what I really think. Plus, Arkansas has a 54-point per game average this year so far. And they're scoring, even though they're against lesser opponents. I understand that. But also, Ole Miss, they're scoring 46.5 points per game. So I like that. And that's like way over. You add both of those two up, even if they just do their average, even like 3 or 4 under their average, they're still going over that over 62.5. So I like that a lot. So now let's go on to the 4-star picks. Right here, I'm a homer here. I'm a USC fan, and a lot of people know that. The 10 a.m. game is minus 20.5 USC at Purdue. USC just has an awesome offense. And another reason I like this game is because when USC goes up big over Purdue, you're going to look at Longstreet coming in. Longstreet wants to score. This guy is a good quarterback, great backup. And right now, you're looking at probably the best receiver in the game right now, I believe, at USC. And, he's putting up the yards and touchdowns, and so is the running back and then quarterback, Malvadia, or whatever. I can't pronounce his name. But, yeah, these guys are just scoring big time over here for USC. And I love it. I mean, USC is my team. I'm going to be a homer on this pick. USC is 5-1 against the spread the last 6 anyway, so that's another good reason, guys. And then the next one is at the 1 p.m. game is at UTEP. And now all these times I give you is also the West Coast, Pacific Coast time zone, guys, because I live here in Arizona right now. We're still in the Pacific time zone. And about, I guess, a couple weeks or a month or so, we'll be into the Mountain So I always give it to you in the Pacific time zone, guys. Next one, like I said, 1 p.m. UTEP at -40.5 Texas. I think Texas is just going to whip them. They're going to whip their little brother down in El Paso right there. I mean, Texas is just 100 times better. There's no other really reasons. I mean, Texas, you're looking at, I mean, they've lost their last 10 against the spread. So they're due to cover a spread. I mean, I know that's a long streak right there, 10 in a row not covering the spread. So they're 0-10 ATS the last 10. So they got to break that sometime. And you know what? It's going to be against their little brother of UTEP, guys. El Paso don't have nothing on the Longhorns. Next game, 4:30 up, Texas A&M, the Aggies. Surprising team, but they're going over to Notre Dame. And I'm telling you right now, in South Bend, guys, those Notre Dame Fighting Irish right now, they had a bad loss. I think it was a bad loss because they were losing most of the game. Yeah, they came back and lost, and then, I mean, they came back to tie, and then they lost. So, unfortunately, it looks bad, but at the same time, the opponent was way better than who A&M has gone against. So, yeah, it's all good, guys. I mean, like I said, I'm trying to get this stuff going good. I just want to give you these numbers. And then Notre Dame, you're looking at Notre Dame's 5-0 against the spread the last 5 at home. So when they're at home, they cover. And that's what I do like. And then the last 6 straight up, they're 6-0 at home. So that's good, guys. And then AT&T, that's okay. That's a nice little. Now my 5-star pick, guys, we're going to the same game, Texas A&M and Notre Dame, because believe it or not, I mean, it's only over 50.5, and I believe it's going to be more like a 31-20 game, guys. Actually, I think it's going to be 41-20, but I mean, I'm looking at least for 31-20. But I do believe that Notre Dame's going to cover big time, so 31-20 will still do it, and that still covers the spread too. So, like I said, I already gave you the facts about it. But my gut pick of the week, my G-Poll, my G-Pow, however you want to say that. 12:30, Washington State. I got the money line for North Texas, and that's just because Washington State doesn't travel very well to the state of Texas, guys. That's pretty much all I got on that one, to be honest. I mean, there's no reasons. It's a gut pick of the week. There's no really reasons, but I mean, just looking at it, I saw how bad Washington State was. And North Texas plays at home. They're very tough at home. So my gut, I mean, just looking at them, I said, I like North Texas against Washington State here. And that's the main reason, like I said, is a gut pick. So good luck with your picks this week, guys. I hope I helped you. If you don't like my picks, fade me. As long as you win, I don't care. I'm going to win. I'm going to win more than I'm going to lose. So it's all good. You guys take care. Stat Attack out.